Hi everybody, Colin from Inloveandlightglasgow here. I hope you're all well. I have been doing tarot readings lately. Anyone that's new to my channel, welcome. And tonight we are doing our fabulous UK leader, Boris Johnson. He's my favourite. So what I do is I'm a psychic tarot card reader. I do readings all over the world. I either do it in person or I do it with people who send me their picture. It doesn't matter where they are in the world, and I will send them a psychic reading. For reviews and things like that, you're more than welcome to go on to my In Love and Light Glasgow Facebook page. Again, and just check out what people are saying. It's a great gift to have, and I'm very grateful for it. And I'm grateful that I'm able to give people information that they might not see or they might not know yet, or a bit of clarity on something that they do know, just to let them understand they're making the right decision. So what I'll do is I'll connect to the picture, I'll shuffle the cards, deal the cards, and then we'll have a bit of chat and see where things going, and we'll see what's happening in Big Boris's life. No way, no way, no way. Oh. Right, okay. Sorry, I'm just having a bit of fun here. This is good. Um, Oh, I'm sneezing because Boris has got the sneezes. That was a joke. Oh. Now, I must admit, because I don't like his policies, doesn't mean he's not a human being. So we're not going to sit and rip him to shreds or anything like that. We're just going to just do the reading, and we are going to do it honestly. And we're not going to, as I say, we're not going to rip Boris to shreds because he is a human being and he doesn't deserve to be treated badly. Neither does any human being. Yes, amazing, amazing, amazing. Right, okay, so, right, okay, I don't know where to start. Right, okay, I'll start at the beginning. So, at the moment we've got the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, this is crossed with the Magician. So the Eight of Pentacles is the card of the hard worker. So currently just now he's working himself probably too hard, but again he has got a lot of power. Just like it came up in Julian Assange's and it came up in Donald Trump's, which is amazing because again, this is whatever's happening is affecting the whole world, okay? So he has got the Magician card with the Eight of Pentacles, so he's working hard, but what's coming through is that he understands that he's got the kind of power, and I think he's kind of working on maintaining that, if you understand where I'm coming from. So he's maintaining the power by keeping the momentum going, okay? This is him. So underneath we have also got the same as Mr. Trump. We have got the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is the card of a broken heart. Now we know the heart doesn't physically break, but things can happen in our life to cause us upset. So our thoughts will manifest and it'll feel like we're broken hearted, but really we're just in a thought process that's unhealthy and it makes us not happy. But that would make sense because he does look pretty done in, and he doesn't look particularly well. So again, this makes a bit of sense. So just going forward, we'll try to understand why he's broken hearted, and we'll see where this goes. So in the recent past, what he's got here, he's got the Four of Swords where his weapons are put down and he's been resting. We understand that he has been resting because he's been in ICU or his house or wherever it is that he's been, resting away from the camera and doing whatever it is for his COVID-19 to get fixed. So he has been resting, and he has been away out of the limelight. You know, I do believe he's still been working wherever he has been, because this is coming up in here just now, but he has been resting. So he's been resting out of the limelight. Now currently he is struggling emotionally with a relationship in his life. Now it's only one person I've got here, and their own personal emotions are not allowing them to meet with the minds, okay, with the Two of Cups. So it's emotional, he's emotional about this person, this other person is emotional about themselves, and it's not allowing this connection of the minds where it's like one, you know, it's that understanding, and this isn't happening for him just now. So again, I don't know who this is. We'll maybe try and work it out. I think it might be somebody within his cabinet, to be honest. I think there could be a bit of upset soon. And I'm saying think, it's pretty much the card showing up. So we'll keep this time stamped for Monday the 13th at 12 minutes past 10 at night, and we'll see what comes up. But I believe there's something wrong within the cabinet, and there's a bit of fighting going on, and he's not meeting at the mines. Okay, now we've got justice coming up here. Okay, once this meeting of the mines has been made up, justice will be served. Now, what kind of justice? It's something that he doesn't see coming. Doesn't see it coming. So something's going to happen. Something's going to happen. Something's going to be served. He might feel it's on its way, but he can't actually see it. He doesn't know. So something's coming his way. Excuse me. So again, we might see it on mainstream. We might not. We might have to do a bit of digging for that. But there seems to have been a fight, or there will be a fight from this justice. So I don't know what kind of justice is going to come up. It's as if it's going to creep up behind him, and there's going to be people getting hurt. There's going to be a sword of truth getting taken out. The 5 of Swords. People are going to be disarmed, and people are going to get hurt. And this one sword of truth is all that's going to stand left. So yeah, I know we don't get much truth in the government, but what we are going to get is some truth is going to come in to give us a better light and idea as to what's going on. Now, there is some sort of family get-together that's coming up for him soon, and this is going to be after this kind of situation. There's going to be a family get-together to celebrate. So I don't know if it's a birthday, anniversary, wedding, child, one of these things. Something's going to come up, and it's going to allow him to have time off to celebrate. But again, it's like he's got to wait a bit for it, because again, I think this is going to rock his boat a little bit when this kind of justice comes in. Now, the 7 of Pentacles and his hopes and fears, again, picking up, this is more of a fear. This is more of a fear of not being able to spend as much money as he wants. Now, I don't get this in his personal life, I get this in his work life, and it's like there's not going to be enough money for something, and I think it's going to cause him a bit of grief. Now, whether it causes him to get thrown out of his position, or he has to resign from his position, is possible, because it's like, I can't do it, I've not got the power, or somebody else won't allow it, they contest it, which won't allow him to go, which is leading on to the death card. Now, he's not going to die, okay, so don't anyone think he's going to die. This is death of a current cycle. Now, the current cycle that I've got is to do with a woman. So there's going to be a death of something to do with, again, I'm not sure if this is in his cabinet or if this is a personal relationship, but something's going to change in it, and there's going to be massive, or a woman is going to change the cycle of his life. Somehow, yeah, a woman's going to change the cycle of his life, and I don't understand what's going to happen here. I don't even know if it's going to be good or if it's going to be bad. The death card doesn't mean good or bad, it just depends what it's crossed with. Now, the Queen of Wands is not exactly a bad card, so putting that onto it, so it could be something causes him a bit of grief, and causes him trouble, that he's got to change his approach to life, or to his work. So yeah, again, timestamp it, 10:15, 13th of April, I want people to check this out. So yeah, that's pretty accurate just now. So yeah, it does make up. I really want to know what the justice is going to be, because he doesn't know what's going to hit him, I don't think. I think he thinks that something's going to be plain sailing, but something's getting taken. I don't know if it's his job or some of his power or something like that. So just now, he's got the Temperance, he's got the Fool, and he's got the Queen of Pentacles. Now, Temperance for me is finding that balance, that kind of flow, you know, in a situation where change comes in. It allows him to try and find that peace, try and be more tempered, and try and be more even tempered. in a certain situation. Now, we've got the Fool card coming in here. Now, the Fool card is telling me that it could be that he has to find something new. Because the card of the Fool, no, I'm not saying he's a fool, the card says Fool. So the number 0 tells me that this is a fresh start. This is something that's got to start from scratch again and start to grow into something. So again, the Fool can mean a lot of different things to different people in different spreads, but this time is telling me that he's going to have to start from scratch again. Something's going to have to start small and he's going to have to kind of grow it. And that again is beside the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is a card where this is a nurturing woman. So this could be something to do with maybe a nurturing woman in his life. Again, it could be a parent if he's still got one, or it could be somebody that's close to him that's a nurturing partner. So this is going to, they're going to support him in this new fresh work. So I mean, it could be a fresh new job, or it could be a fresh way of living from the change. So it could be that maybe his baby comes or something like that. And this is the nurturing woman, he's got to start kind of learning something along these lines. But it's definitely, we've got to watch, because there's a definite connection between these two, but this won't come until he finds temperance and balance. Pretty cool. Now, the card that we pull out of the Spirit Guide Oracle cards was prepare for a magical shift in your life. It's around the corner. Now, magic comes in all sorts of different ways. It can be good magic, it can be bad magic. So it's not saying the raven is usually connected with death, shall we say. It's like a murder of ravens they're called. So you get like a pack of wolves, you get a murder of ravens, which is pretty cool. So again, I'm not too sure what's happening here, so I don't know if something's coming. I'm getting a message that something might be coming in that's not going to be particularly good about this shift, but again, we'll timestamp it at 20 past 10 on the 13th and we can see what's happening here. So again, I want to see what this is going to be that's coming in. I think this is part of what you can't see coming, and I do generally want to know what it is, but it's not coming through with me just now. Now, from our Oracle cards, kind of great Oracle cards, we've got Archangel Michael, trusting in heaven. You're safe, angels stand close, surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. Now, we don't know what miracles are occurring in his life just now. Maybe people will start to like him. That's terrible, I don't mean that. Maybe something's going to happen, it's going to give him a better position sitting with the general public, because there's a lot of questions being asked of him just now, and I believe that could be the change. I believe that somebody else could be coming in to take him out, and I don't mean out as in out of the world, I just mean out of his position, or the miracle's going to occur where he's going to actually able to do something, but we'll just need to find out. Connect with heaven, ask and you shall receive. So he's got to kind of go inside himself and start to ask his angels, his spirit guides or whatever for a bit of guidance, because I think what's going to happen is going to need a lot more than his friends. It says you're protected, cords are being cut, move beyond limitation and trust. Now, we don't know what kind of cords are being cut here. We don't know if this is family or if this is to do with work. Again, it's something keeps telling me it's something to do with his work and his job. Now, the last card says your dreams, visions and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. Now, again, because this is not related to him and his work, I don't get that this is from work. I think he's got a bigger vision in life. And I'm putting this towards a relationship of his, maybe becoming better, or becoming more abundant in some sort of way. So again, I think his goals in his personal life is his relationship. I don't believe it's anything to do with his work or running the country. Now, the last cards we have here is our angel cards. It says you're a spiritual teacher. You have the ability to counsel others and help them awaken their spiritual gifts and divine life mission. Now, I don't believe that he's particularly spiritual, and if he is, he hides it very, very well. But he is some sort of teacher to a degree, because he is the voice of the nation. So if he's the voice of the nation, this is telling that he can actually help people if he wanted to. So if he's willing to do it, he might have to make the changes, something to do we're talking about, to allow this to happen. But it could also be that something has to change in his life to allow him to move on. The next card says, yes, the timing is right for this new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. Interesting. Right, because the last card, I'm not going to say anything about this card, because the last card might just allow it to come out, and it says here, you're confused and indecisive because you do not have enough information. Do your research or seek expert advice before making a decision. So again, he will have decisions to make on this current COVID-19 thing that's going on, and again, this is allowing him to, he's going to have some definitely some decisions to make on it, but I think he has to look in things slightly deeper before he understands more about it. And the last card says, a happy move to a new home or place of employment is in the works. This movement will usher in positive new energy. So I don't actually know much about the government, because I don't really care about it. But I don't know if they stay at number 10 Downing Street, or if that is where they do it. So if there's a new home or a new job, that means he would need to move out of 10, and he would need to find a new job, which would both mean that yeah. So does that mean that we're going to get, it appears that the next election, it could be slightly different, and it could be that he's going to get popped out. That's very possible. So yeah, again, we'll timestamp this at 24 minutes past 10 on the 13th of the 4th. So the reading's telling me that he's going to be getting put out by something or somebody. I'm not saying how long, I've not got a time on it here, maybe towards the end of the year, but there's something happening, and I don't think he's going to hold his place. But again, it's only what the cards are saying, so we'll just need to see. But again, thank you very much for everyone who's joined me yet again. I look forward to doing more. I'm going to work out and some more people to do this week, and I will do it, and I will share with you all. It's interesting to know what's going on in people's lives, and not what we get told by the mainstream media. But yeah, peace, man. Nice to see you all. Take care.